What's going on, guys? Welcome to another watch along with me, Dan. Hope everyone's good. Afternoon, everybody. Afternoon, Carl. Afternoon, Neil. Afternoon, Max. Afternoon, Raoul. And afternoon, 123. How are we all doing, guys? Get yourselves in the comments and into the chat and let me know how you feel ahead of today's fixture against Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park. Yeah, I mean, we all know one thing's going to happen today, and that's Strand Larsen's going to bag a hat-trick. We got lots to talk about. I need to talk about how Wolves are setting up, my predictions ahead of the game, your predictions ahead of the game, and then another thing as well we need to talk about, and potentially throughout the game really, is what the fucking hell Fosun are doing in terms of this ticketing situation. I am absolutely shell-shocked that there's still not a definite answer as to whether they're going to lower the fees ahead of the championship season. I don't know whether it's just smoke and mirrors and they're just gonna they'll do it as soon as we're like mathematically not able to stay in the Premier League or something. I really don't know, but it needs to happen soon. And everything I'm hearing, it doesn't seem as though they have any sort of idea on what the fuck they're doing, and it's actually really annoying me. I mean, I'm not going to renew my season ticket anyway. Regardless, I am done with Fosun completely. I've made my my views very clear on Fosun in general, and they've completely lost me in terms of everything really. If I start seeing improvements, not just on the pitch, but from the club, like if the club start to make big moves and start to actually act like a football club, then I may or may not go back on my word. But mate, they've got a lot of kissing to do. Right, let's look at this lineup, yeah. So let's have a little look. Sarr in goal, Quechki, Bueno and Mosquera as our three centre-backs, with Hugo Bueno and Jackson Chichwaya in a 3-4-2-1 formation. Why the fuck he's playing Jackson Chichwaya is beyond me at this point. Absolutely use him from off the bench. You know, his pace would be, you know, really something to, you know, work on against a tired defence. Why the fuck you'd start him after the way he's been playing recently when you subbed him off in the last game? Why you carry on playing him is just fucking beyond me. I don't understand it at all. And then you've got Andre and Bellegarde in the midfield with no João Gomez again. João Gomez on the bench for a second time. I don't get that. To be honest, Bellegarde didn't even really look fit against Arsenal, so I really don't know. Maybe he's just thinking João's definitely not going to be here, and Andre's probably got more chance of staying for the championship, and Bellegarde is definitely staying, so he's trying to bed him in a bit more, maybe. I don't know. I don't really get it. Just play your best players. We're trying to win points. We're trying to beat the Derby's record. Hugo Bueno, obviously, that makes a load of sense because he was fantastic, along with Santi Bueno as well. Matthias Mane playing further forward never ever works. It's only worked once, and that's when he got his goal against Everton. It doesn't work any other time. You need someone to thread passes through the lines towards him. Tolu's not really got that ability. And then you've got Bellegarde, potentially maybe has that ability, but not really. He's game. It's more about running forward. So, yeah, it feels all wrong to me again, and it's kind of frustrating how he's playing Armstrong and Tolu, where I feel like you're probably better off playing one of them and then using a substitution later on, because now you're just going to knacker both of the goal scorers before we've even started. Again, tactically, do not like this at all. I mean, I'm happy to eat my words, but a 3-4-2-1 with very little in terms of stitching the ball forward. Yeah, not great. Not great. I would have probably played a 3-5-2 with Tolu and, you know, someone next to him, maybe even a Bellegarde next to him, to be fair. And then Mane in the midfield to make that 5, and then kept Armstrong on the bench, to be fair. I don't really get it. Yeah, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how he's chosen this. I mean, I'm watching Zhao move into the bench as we speak right now. I'd be fucking furious if I was him. Like, clearly he's obviously off in summer, and that's probably the main reason. But fuck me, come on, guys. Like, he's still one of our best players, and us as fans want to see him on the pitch. But yeah, guys, we're just about to begin. Teams are walking onto the pitch as we speak. So let's get into it. Why am I so quiet? Turn up the volume. Oh, I don't know. Am I quiet? Am I quiet? Hello? I turn up my volume a little bit. I don't want to turn it up too much because then I'll start peaking. Is that any better? Hello? 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 Is that better? Thanks for letting me know, Compact. No sound, okay. No sound. Sounds okay here. What? What the fuck? Volume is okay here. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the flow and just keep letting me know if the volume starts being a knob or not. But yeah, guys, looks like it's gonna be one of them where we see Strand Larsen score a bunch of fucking goals. Let's be honest, it's made up for it, isn't it? Compact says it's better. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I am nervous, to be fair, because I feel like with Palace, what they do really well is they command the midfield. Like, Adam Wharton could play that midfield on his own. Sound okay here, I meant, he says Grant. Fair play. How's it going, Sativa? How's it going, Martin, by the way? Sorry. How's it going, Joe? How's it going, Dapper? How's it going, Dragos? How's it going, Rob? Not Edwards, though. What a twat. Honestly, I don't get this formation at all. 3-4-2-1 with these players. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really don't fucking get it at all, guys. Carl says we have a chance of a win. I hope so. Like, a win would be fantastic today, wouldn't it? That would get us over the... That would get us over the line, wouldn't it, for the derby record? So that would be nice. I just don't get why João Gomez is on the bench again. Like, that to me sounds and looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Is that just me? It just looks unbalanced. Like, I look at it on paper and it just looks unbalanced as fuck. Like, why play a midfield where you've got Bellegarde and Andre against Adam Wharton? Like, we're going to get fucking dominated. He's not even injured. João Gomez isn't injured. He's not injured, guys. He's not injured, Carl. He's not injured at all. It's a load of bollocks. It's just because clearly he's having a lot of say about a move, I reckon, in the summer. Just don't quote me on it, but it just looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? All right, we're just about to kick off, guys. Here we go. Enjoy your dinner, North. Jackson Chichoya trying to get forward. Actually lost the ball in the air then for a second. He was like looking around as though he was completely clueless as to where the fucking football had just disappeared to. Palace playing an interesting formation though, to be fair. One that I didn't predict. Jackson Chichoya trying to keep the ball here. He's gone out for a throw-in. It's going to be a Mosquera long throw, ladies and gents. We're going to have to do a drinking game on the old Mosquera long throw. It seems to be our only answer. The Mosquera long throw. Here it comes. Doesn't meet a Wolves head. Andre keeps it alive. Mosquera does actually really well there. Wins another one. Another long throw, guys. Wolves on the front foot at the moment. 2 Mosquera long throws coming in, not meeting a single Wolves head. Jackson Chichoya all the way back on his own. Manages to get it back to Sarr. Takes a second, but then absolutely pummels it forward. Wolves trying to keep it alive. And now Palace on the ball. And to be fair, as soon as Palace start getting the ball and start getting the ball moving, if we don't press them, we'll get overwhelmed. That was a weird touch from Armstrong. He's ended up bobbling around. Wolves do get the better of it and win a free kick. Bellegarde tripped. I can't see Adam Wharton staying much longer, you know. I really can't. Like, he could get into pretty much any Premier League side now. I don't understand why he'd stay at Palace. Afternoon, Wolves fan TV. How are we? So what are you guys thinking then? What's your predictions? 3 minutes into the game. What's your predictions? I think it's going to be a tight game. And I think my heart says Wolves 2-1. My head says Palace 3-0. Oh, lovely bit of play by Wolves here. Keep it in, Jackson. Ball in. Early ball. It's a shit pass, though. That was a beautiful bit of play by Wolves, though, to get further forward there. Max says 2-2 providing me press. Not bad. Yeah, no worries, Wolves fan. Wolves fan TV. 2-1. Afternoon, Cameron, mate. Get yourself in, son. Make sure you're liking the video, guys. Make sure you're subscribing. Oh, shit. I don't know how Palace haven't scored, by the way. Wolves. Oh, my God. What the fuck is Mascara doing? Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful bit of control. Puts it into a Palace's player's path. Jeremy. And he, for some reason, just completely misses the goal. Sar's in no man's land. That should have been a goal. We've been let off there. We've been let off there, guys. That should have been a goal. How's it going, Max? Yeah, make sure you're liking, subscribing, guys. Get in the comments. Oh, shit. 2-1, says Carl. I don't know what the fuck Mascara's doing. I really don't. It was just a bit of terrible control. That's all that was. Santi Bueno with the pass over. Nice pass, actually, to be fair. But doesn't go anywhere. Sooty here. No, Sooty doesn't. Sooty, I'm not sure if he's away, actually. Don't know if he's at Selhurst. I did speak to him yesterday. I forgot to ask him whether he was going or not. He is there, Carl. That's a foul, ref. Thank you. Bellegarde doing well, to be fair. Winning a few fouls. Getting stuck in. Done well there, you know. Come on then, let's do something with a free kick for once. Fuck me. Alright, Wolves with the free kick. Hugo Bueno on the ball, which is perfect. In swinger. Coming in. Doesn't meet a Wolves head. Hughes deals with it. Mane keeps it alive. Mane passing it into no man's land, really, and that's a dreadful pass. Fuck me, Jackson Chichwaya, man. Please tell me Jackson Chichwaya is a footballer, and I will give you so many arguments as to tell you he's definitely fucking not. I've only been to 6 in person this year. Don't judge, Max. I don't judge at all, mate. I should have been going consistently this season, but Dan's blood pressure will get worse this summer. Start the boycott. Listen, we'll talk about Fosun. You know, as there's some sort of time to do so, really. I still don't know. I still don't know how Jackson gets into this squad, man. That's so fucking poor. Andre Strand Larsen getting fouled by Armstrong. He looked pretty good then, to be fair. He looked like he was holding the ball up pretty well there, Strand Larsen. We need to get more control in the midfield. I told you that's what was going to happen, didn't I? Soon as Palace settle down, and they've got so much more quality in the midfield, it's not even funny. That's well done, Mane. Brilliant from Mane there defensively. Does really, really well. That was Bellegarde. Tell you what, Bellegarde's had a good game so far. That's his nice play. Keep it in. Oh, Jackson, for fuck's sake. Does win a foul, to be fair, but, I mean, his touch is absolutely fucking criminal, isn't it? His touch is just disgusting. Trying to keep the ball. A good little move again from Wolves, though. A nice flowing move across the width. Didn't expect that. Ball coming in, Matthias Mane from a free kick. Again, doesn't meet a Wolves head. Oh shit, Krejci's down. Doesn't look good. Holding his back. Or is it Santi Bueno? Santi Bueno. Oh, that's nasty. That's a nasty fall. That's a nasty fall. Santi Bueno onto his hip. That's nasty. So the fans who think he will bounce back, Palace fans are protesting. I think we'll start protesting again soon, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. If they don't give us a solid answer as to whether they're going to lower the fees for the tickets, oh mate, it's going to be fucking bedlam. Santi back to his feet. Seems okay. Nasty fall, that. We're playing quite well, but the sneeze is a letdown and on the final ball. The thing is, why aren't we playing the other side? Why aren't we playing it the side of Hugo Bueno? We are hurting him on that one side, but we're getting let down. I think they will lower the season tickets. I just wish they gave us a definitive answer. I know they're trying to hold their cards close to the chest so they don't seem as though they're giving up, but they need to just fucking read the room. They need to read the room. Really cheap corner to give away here. Krejci slices at the ball, goes behind the goal. One really we don't want to just give away set pieces to a team like Palace. Don't forget they've got no Mark Gahey anymore. Half of their goals this season have been scored by set pieces, apparently. So this is probably only going one way, isn't it? That could have gone anywhere, to be fair, lads. But I think Jose Sarr gets a push. Yeah. Yeah, foul ref. Yeah, it's a dreadful foul on Andre. In fairness, Hugo Bueno and Krejci there mop up really, really well. Yeah, definitely have to be careful on the set plays. What rubbish in the Championship, but running has a Premier. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? They want that. I think when they say they want to run as a Premier League club, I think they mean like in a roundabout way. They can't say whether they're going to low shit down when we're still in this division. That's what I'm hoping. But then I read it a different way, and it's like it's like, because they think that we're going to come straight up, they think that we can keep the tickets near enough the same or the same, and I just don't fucking agree with it. I'm sorry, but like, we've watched one win all season. One win all season. Why the fuck is that? Why is that enough ammunition to say that, oh yeah, we'll just keep the prices the same? It doesn't make any sense. There'll be a massive uproar though if it does. Don't worry about that. And I'll tell you what, the fucking ground will be empty. Because he's just taking the piss. Sorry, guys. Personally, I think they're just trying to justify their greed. I think they're trying to get away with too much. And I think it's Fosun. I think Fosun are very, very greedy. Looking at Tomadozi on the bench at the moment. Another Mosquera long throw. This time it does meet a Wolves head. Flicked on. Kept alive. This is good by Wolves. Oh, unlucky. Shot on target though, boys. That's a good little bit of play that was, to be fair, from Wolves. A little bit more clinical, but good play. All around, really. Jackson Chitway does really well, stopping it at source there. But does lose out. And now Palace are on the attack. Seem to have given them too much space at the moment. We need to close this space down, especially in the midfield. Close this space down. There you go. That's good, lads. Well done. Yeah, and Wolves aren't playing bad at the moment. Staying in some good shape when Palace have got the ball. Not making any stupid mistakes. Although, that was a good pass that from Palace. Mane sticking to him. It's a great tackle. They keep it going. Palace still recycling. It's away by Mosquera. Back in by Wharton. Back away by Mane. And it's back into their half. I think Wolves are defending pretty well, to be fair. We're not outplaying them, and they're not outplaying us, but I feel like we're holding our own. Interesting what he's got Armstrong doing. Armstrong seems to be on the front press. And Mane seems to be next to him. They seem to be sort of like a pressing unit that's pressing either side. We're making Palace go wide. Trouble is, when you're making Palace go wide, they've got decent quality to be able to get the ball in. That's the only problem. Mosquera does really well. Stopping the ball at source. Oh, not once, but twice in that defensive move. Very good. Palace corner. This is something we do not want to give away. We do not want to give away corners. We do not want to give away set pieces to Palace. I think Mane I think Mane's definitely been given a free role as such, Carl, but he seems to be leading a pressing line with Armstrong. I think Tolu's the man further forward. Which it seems to be working, actually. So, you know what I mean? I sort of eat my words from the start of the game, because I thought this would be a bit of a recipe for disaster. But it's kind of restricting Palace coming through the lines. They have to keep going wide. I think Palace want to come through the lines more than they do want to come wide, really. Palace long throw. Ball out. Santi Bueno is doing so well. Santi Bueno doing so well there. Completely marshals Strand Larsen. Oh my goodness God. Andre. Ball over the top. Tolu. Rough pass. Rough touch. What the fuck was that? Who did that back heel? Oh my goodness. Andre, back heel. Ball over the top to Tolu. Rough touch, to be fair, by Tolu. But when the ball's coming over your shoulder like that, it is hard to get. Tell you what, Armstrong does really well there. Fair play, man. That's a good attacking move through the centre of the pitch. Something that I don't see Wolves doing enough, to be fair. Ball coming in from the corner. Goal kick. Corner coming in. Tolu free-headed, pretty much. Comes off the wrong side of his head, really, and then Mosquera can't really do a lot with it, with the bounce. Yeah, Santi Bueno's playing fantastic. I mean, the fact that the fact that he does his business and doesn't really get the plaudits is good for us, because he'll probably stay in the Championship, to be fair. But I swear, I'll tell you what, that little back heel from Andre completely destroyed their midfield. They didn't expect that at all. I wouldn't say it's a mad game, Max. Mad Max. I wouldn't say it's a mad game. I'd say it's a fairly even contest. I think Wolves are slightly looking like the team to score at the moment. I love the pressing, by the way. The pressing's fantastic. Pushing them wide is really, really making it uncomfortable for them. I think they'll change shape soon, Palace. Could see Palace changing shape soon. No, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. Deal with it. Lovely stuff, well done. Ball over the top there from Palace, but Wolves hold the line really well. Deal with the ball. Tolu does fantastic, keeping the ball alive. And now we can recycle onto the left-hand side. Mane can't quite keep it under his spell, though. And now it's back in the midfield, where really we want to start to nullify that area. And we are doing it again. We're pushing him wide again. Did it exactly the same thing. This time Armstrong, who, to be fair, has had a really good game so far, Armstrong. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's a foul, ref. That's a yellow as well. Hughes is already on a yellow here. Hughes is already on a yellow here. That should be a red card, ref. Let me have a look. Nah, to be fair, he gets a good chunk of the ball, really. Nah. Hughes already on a yellow. And semi-lucky there to get... I think that's like a... If you could give a half yellow, that's a half yellow, if that makes sense. So I think another one and he's off. Oh, shit! Fucking hell, lads. Stop playing it around. Tell you what, Saar, there with the ball at his feet, does bloody well. Bueno. Hugo Bueno. Bellegarde into Mane. Mane playing further wide now. Picking up positions further wide. Mateus Mane down the line to Bellegarde. Bellegarde trying to beat his man at the first time of asking, doesn't do it. Palace give it away. Strand Larsen and Santi Bueno, by the way. That's the fucking thing today. And Santi Bueno so far is coming up on top every fucking time. This battle of Santi Bueno and Strand Larsen, mate, it's heating the fuck up. And it's pretty amazing to watch, to be honest. Oh, lovely ball. Oh, lovely turn from Mateus Mane. Tolu. Oh, Tolu, come on, you got to hit it harder than that, son. That's another shot on target, though. Mateus Mane with the turn around the midfield. Lovely, lovely pass into Tolu, but Tolu needs to hit it a lot harder than that if he's to beat Henderson. Carl said there could be a red card today, mate. I think there could be because I think we're trying to play that. We're trying to play on that. To be fair, we're trying to play on that. You can see that. I don't get how that's a foul by Bellegarde. Hughes is he's already on the way down. He's already on the way down, and then Bellegarde touches him, and he falls down further. He's already on the way down. Ref, how's that a fucking foul? Oh, nice. Oh, lovely. Lovely stuff from Wolves again. They look bright today. Mateus Mane ball in. Loses the ball though. Oh, fantastic from Andre. Andre's having a great game. Andre's having a great game. Honestly, I thought we'd lose the midfield battle. I feel like we've won it nigh on every time. Oh, Armstrong. Delicious. Plays it around his man. Hugo Bueno running at defenders. Manages to get the ball in. Goes a little bit wide though. Keeps it alive, Chachua. Arakadare can't quite get on top of it though. Mascara does really well again. Keeps the ball alive. Fantastic. That's a good ball through. This is the best I've seen from Armstrong playing in this like deeper 10 role. He's getting on the ball really, really nicely. Krejci. Mateus Mane. Hugo Bueno. Ball over the top. Beautiful ball in. Keeps it alive, Bueno. Tries to do a little bit too much with it, but does actually come away with it. But we lose the ball again now. Strand Larsen, I think that's the first touch he's had on the pitch. No, it's about this second touch. Sorry. The referee we have today is the one who sent off the 2 Everton players in his only second Premier League game. Yeah, he's blowing the whistle a decent chunk, to be fair. But so far, I don't think he's been particularly bad. I think he's had a couple of instances where he probably could allow the game to carry on. But I don't think he's been that bad so far. 29 minutes in. I think Wolves have been really good so far. I touch wood, clearly, because probably what seems to happen is we concede when we're on top. That happens nigh on every game. Good block. Brilliant block from Wolves. Palace on the ball here. They've not had much of the ball, though. I'll be interested to see the stats. Andre, again, fantastic interception. Armstrong. Matthias Mane. Little bit of time to get round his man. Goes down. Referee. Should be a yellow card, really. Yeah, there it is. It's intelligent play from Matthias Mane because he's got nowhere else to really go, and he managed to win a free kick in a decent area for Wolves. No, it's all right, Barry. Don't worry about it. Free kick from a decent area here. It's Neves territory. Get him in. Get him on. Saw a really good free kick against Villa, didn't we? Do you see that Leeds free kick? What a fucking strike that was. That's a good attempt from Bellegarde, to be fair. Forced a really good save from Henderson. He's had to go really low there, Henderson. He's had to get down really fast. That's a good free kick, to be fair. All right, it's another corner from Wolves. Ball in. Unlucky. Unlucky from Mosquera. Couldn't quite keep it down, but it's another shot at target. Well, it's a shot at goal even. It's a good header, to be fair, from Mosquera. He's not done a lot wrong there, really. Wolves have done, honestly, like 32 minutes in, Wolves have definitely looked like the team that's going to score the most. Neves, boy, do we miss him, says Carl. Oh, mate. 123 says, all the Wolves channels except one have been brilliant, but you have been the best. Oh, mate, I really appreciate that. I wish I could do a little bit more, really, but I don't. I obviously, have to do all the bits and bobs in my life. Really, really good again from Wolves to keep the ball alive, move the ball along the pitch. Jackson Chichwaya nearly puts the ball into some danger, but someone bails him out. I think that's Santi again. Ball over the top. This seems to be the thing that they're doing the most. Oh shit! Strand Larsen! Strand Larsen! Just about blocked the ball. Strand Larsen does really well there, to be fair. The ball over his shoulder, gets onto the ball. I still think Wolves are defending super well, though. I mean, any other time, that's a goal, really. I think Wolves are doing so well to keep the it's almost like man. They're almost man on man when Palace get the ball. Like, if you're playing man for man, I mean, you've got to really, really keep the tempo up. Cheers, Barry. Oh, shit! Does that come off the post? Well done, Bellegarde. Let's have a little look here. It's a good move from Palace, to be fair, from the corner. Bellegarde caught napping, really, on his man, but he does really well to get the ball back. We've got away with one again there, to be fair. It's a good chance for Palace. Always good commentary, says Paul. Cheers, mate. I'm doing better at that, to be fair. Found it quite tricky at first, but I'm getting there. This is what we have to be careful of. Yeah. It's a hard one when you play Palace, to be fair. We've had quite a few set pieces, haven't we? We've not really done anything with them, really. That's a concern. That is a concern. Oh, that's a great tackle. That's a great tackle from Jackson. Credit where it's due. And you know what? He does really well there. Andre. I can't believe how wrong I've been. Like, at the start of this game, I was like, he's set us up all wrong. The personnel's wrong. We've been fantastic. Oh, I tell you what. Bellegarde nearly scores there. Oh, yeah, the deflection there from Bellegarde's shot. That's a great save from Henderson, to be fair to him. He's done really, really well there to get that over the bar. All right, here we go, guys. Corner again from Wolves. Doesn't beat the first man. We've had a load of corners. We've had a load of corners and set pieces. We need to do a lot more with them, though. I've been impressed with how we've played, though, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, even Jackson in that action where Bellegarde nearly scores did really, really well. So, I mean, I'm ready to eat my... honestly, I am ready to eat my hat if we'd start playing well with a team I'm not so sure about. Kind of like Arsenal, to be fair. I mean, against Arsenal, first half, I was thinking, fuck me, we're never going to do anything here. Someone scare a long throw, by the way. Another long throw. I'll tell you what, that's a better one, though. That was a bloody good long throw, that was, to be fair with you. Jackson Chichway almost gets us in some trouble there. I don't know what Jackson was doing there. Fuck me. Playing keepy-uppy in his own half. Come a fucking juggler all of a sudden. He's been a clown all season. Now he's going to become a juggler. That's good from Wolves. I'll tell you what, Bellegarde's had a good game, to be fair to him. Oh, I could see what Andre was trying to do there, trying to thread the needle. Doesn't quite do it, though. Palace still can't get through our midfield. Still have to go wide because of this fantastic press that Wolves have done literally since the first minute of the game. Well done, Sar. It's unfortunate this, because I think if Wolves played like this at the start of the season, I don't think we're bottom. We probably still get relegated because we still haven't got the quality. Although, ref, pen! Come on! Should be a fucking red though, ref. Should be a red. That's a red, ref. Last man. That's a red. How is that not a fucking red? Oh my god, I've lost me fucking... How has Adam Wharton only got a yellow for that? Isn't he the last man? Remember, Stan, when you become a head teacher, I'm not going to become a head teacher, brother. Were you on time, Max, and you ready tonight? Totally with a pen. I'm not looking at the chat. 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 Don't spoil it. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Fuck me. Come on, stream. Fucking catch up. We deserve this. If we get a goal now, we deserve this. Come on, Tolu. He's fucking missed a few attempts today. This is the best one of the evening. Oh, that's a shit pen. Fuck's sake. That's a dreadful pen. Fuck's sake. What the fuck's going on with my links? That's a shit penalty, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Do you not think, though, like, he's completely telepathed that? Like, you could see exactly where that was going. He isn't hidden that at all, has he? 20-odd million, wasn't he, Tolu? I don't think that's worse than Jürgen Strand Larsen's penalty, by the way, against Brentford. Just saying. Just saying, Martin. That penalty was up there with one of the worst penalties I've ever seen taken from a Wolves perspective. I don't know how Wharton isn't sent off. He's literally the last man. Go on, Jackson. That's what we need to see more of. We need to see that a lot more. They will go on and win now. That's very, very Wolves, isn't it, for that to happen? I think if Wolves stay to their game plan, I still think Wolves probably get something from this game. He's not awful. He's not awful. Tolu isn't awful. He's had a few chances, and he's not connected with the ball enough. He needs to hit the ball a lot harder. And we saw that before the penalty. We saw that a few times. Palace have been bad and it's still 0-0. I don't think Palace have been bad. I think Wolves have just been better. Oh, God. Here we go. Corner from Palace. Fucking hell. My link is doing bits at the moment. It's pissing me off. Keeps fucking lagging on me. It was alright for ages. I was thinking, fuck me, I got a decent one here. Hello. For once. I don't think Tolu's gash. I don't. I think Tolu's been a decent player for Wolves, to be fair, considering. I don't think he's been bad at all, really, to be honest. It's just one of them. Like, penalties always 50-50. I just think you've got to hit it harder. You can only keep 2 players. Tell me it's not Santi and Yerson or Santi and Mane. I want Hugo Bueno. I'd actually take both Buenos. Oh, Krejci, great defending. It gives the ball away though. Palace on the ball a little bit more since that penalty miss. But honestly, we've missed the penalty. Yeah, you just carry on, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You just carry on. It's obviously working what we're doing. We're nullifying them. We're having some decent opportunities, decent chances, getting into some good getting good games. Yeah, I don't think that was a bad half from Wolves, to be honest. It's shit missing a penalty. It always is. But I personally don't think that was I don't think that was awful. I don't think that was an awful half from Wolves. I thought actually the game plan worked really, really well. I'm not one of... Mate, I'm never, ever just going to moan for the sake of moaning. Or I'm never going to, like, praise when they need moaning at. Do you know what I mean? I'm a realist. And being a realist in this game so far, you know, you look at where that pen came from. We've been doing that the whole game. The whole game we've been getting at them. The whole game we've been getting at them. I still don't get how that's not a red, though. Which result do you predict, people, says a user. I don't know. I still think Wolves will win this, you know. I still think this is a better shape for Wolves. Half time, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, other than the penalty miss, which was obviously going to be the talking point, it wasn't a great penalty. We forced some good saves. We've got into some good positions. And the talking point for me shouldn't be the penalty. Should be the fact that Wolves have actually played some decent flowing football. Nullified Palace. Santi Bueno is completely... I mean, he needs to take Strand Larsen out of his pocket when he finishes. You know, before he takes his shorts for a wash after this game. He needs to empty his pockets because Strand Larsen will be in there. Then again, he's been fucking drowning all season anyway, hasn't he? Yeah, I can't say I'm too disappointed with that. I'm obviously disappointed due to the fact that we've missed a penalty, but other than that, I'm sorry, but I think Wolves have played really well. I think this system, for some reason, has really clicked. This system's clicked really well. It's really nullified Palace. They have not really had any answers. They've been having to go really wide, which really doesn't suit them. They really want to put the ball through the centre. and win those midfield battles, and they haven't been able to do that. I think Andre's been really good on top. Let's talk about it a little bit, guys. Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's get this back to 45. Honestly, I'm fairly positive about that half. You miss penalties. I'm sorry, you do miss penalties. It's one of them fucking things about penalties, unfortunately. Should someone else have taken it? I'd have been interested to see what Matheus Mane made of that penalty, to be honest. It was a great move, by the way, to make that penalty happen. And we've had a few of those. Honestly, let's talk about this game a little bit, because I feel like... Am I overglazing him or what? But I feel like that was all right. I'm not one for glazing players, but I thought... I mean, if you look at the scores, all the way in the midfield here, Wolves have done really well, and I completely agree with it. Tolu's obviously going to get a negative score now because he missed the penalty, but I think this has worked really, really well. I can't actually think of a time really where we've lost a midfield battle to a catastrophic level. I think we've done really well. Armstrong should have had the penalty. That's not a bad shout, actually. Let's look at the stats. Really surprised about that, actually. Palace slightly ahead of us on ball possession. I suppose you're going to get that when you're away from home anyway. But I'm shocked about that. But if you look at this. Expected goal difference for the first time in a long, long time. Wolves actually with a positive goal difference. Positive XG, sorry. I can't get my words out today. Sorry, guys. Over 1 for XG for the first time in a very long time in a half of football. Total shots 7, 5 on target, 2 big chances. You know, this is good from Wolves. Really, really good. I genuinely... Is that... Yeah, non-penalty. Yeah, that's good. That's good XG. I mean, considering what we've been used to, it's not good XG, but it's better than what we've been used to, because we've been going in a half-time with a fucking 0 on XG. Like 0.1, 0.3. In hindsight, I would have given it to Armstrong, let him build confidence. I think it's one of them, though, where who's been doing it in training, who is your penalty taker in training, and let's be honest, he could have scored a fucking boatload in training, and Rob's just like, well, there you go then, if there's a pen, you taking it. It's one of them things, man. You miss penalties. It's one of them fucking things. I've seen some of the greats miss penalties, so it is one of them, man. We just got to dust ourselves off and keep going. Used to be Jorgen Strand Larsen who took penalties, yeah, and look how that went. Do you know what I mean? He probably fucked a penalty up more than I've ever seen, and at least Tolu looked disappointed when he missed his penalty, unlike fucking just stands looking, as I like to call him. Afternoon down, what an awful penalty, says H Media. Yeah, it is, mate, but you know what I mean? Like, there's no point getting on his back about it. I think Wolves have played well in that half, to be honest. I've said this thousands of times, but I'm a realist. I'm going to be absolutely honest. Yeah, he's missed some chances. I wouldn't say they're massive chances. I think we've had 2 big chances. But it is what it is, man. I knew he would miss, says Mr. Rabbit. I don't know. I thought he was going to I thought he was going to put it away, to be honest. I think he just I think he telegraphed what he was going to do too much. And Henderson's a good goalkeeper. I think you got to disguise it a little bit more. I think he was very obvious in which way he was going to take it. And the thing for me is he's got to improve his power on his shots, for sure. He's been very weak on his shots. But you know what? I've said this a few times. the fact that we fucking got a penalty means that we're attacking really well. They were forced into a tackle. I want to know why it's not a red card, because he's easily the last man. If he doesn't go down there, is that a goal? I must be watching a different game to you, Dan. All right then, Martin, explain to me, mate. Explain to me why that wasn't a good half of football from Wolves. Explain. Dan Tywells, keep up the good work. This match is definitely up for the taking. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I could see Wolves getting a win here if we keep playing the way we're playing. Completely nullifying Palace. I actually think Palace will make a change in the midfield. It's not working. They might even go an extra man in the midfield, because it's not working what they're doing at the moment at all. They're fucking it up quite a lot. Actually, they're having to go wide. I think the game plan is, from what I've seen so far, is 2 10s behind Armstrong are working really hard to press, and then Benny, and then Bellegarde and Andre are also pressing in the midfield, which is forcing them wide, which is then making them have to use their wing backs to get them higher up the pitch, and then we're using the pace of like Jackson Chichwea or Hugo on the other side to get in between in those spaces. That's 100% what we're doing, and it's really fucking them up. Yeah, Chichwea is still useless. He had a few bright spells. I'd say about halfway through the half, I think he had 1 or 2 good spells, but yeah, still not good enough. Keep Edwards is a Wolf on through and through, says Ernest. Palace played Thursday night. That doesn't matter. Think about Wolves when we played under Nuno. Like, the fact that we were playing more often actually gave us so much more chemistry and cohesion that actually Nuno loved it. And you could hear the players as well. Like Conor Cody used to say over and over, I want to keep playing football. It actually, you think that it actually makes teams weaker when they've got to play on the Thursdays and what have you. It actually doesn't. It actually gives them more cohesion. Andre's been class again. Andre's been really, really good. I think he started in the first 5 minutes. He was a bit shit, and then actually think he grew into the game really, really well. That back heel that he made into Armstrong, that was a great. I think Armstrong's been fantastic as well. By the way, his movement has been so much brighter in this game. Him and Mane having that free role is really interesting. I did not predict that at all. That's what's causing so much chaos in the middle. Because one of them's running through, the other one's backing off. By the way, my wife says, "Hi, angry Dan the man." I'm not that angry today. Yeah, I mean, you say what you want. I mean, Martin, you did say, what was it? You must be watching a different game. I want to know Martin, I really, really want to know why you made that comment. And I'm being in a nice way. I want to know. Like, I want you to prove me wrong. Is it the comment because Palace are awful? Is that what you're saying? If Jürgen Strand Larsen was here and took that penalty, I think you would be all over him, mate. It wasn't the miss. Strand Larsen's penalty miss against Brentford was not why I was fucking all over him. It was the fact that he just went after it. Just shrugged his shoulders. Looked at the South Bank and went. And then jogged on. Didn't get the ball. You know. didn't try to attempt to get a second, bite of the cherry if the ball came back at him. He just fucking shrugged his shoulders. That's different. Tolu looked really pissed off when he missed, and that's the way you want to do it. Because we haven't taken our chances against a poor Palace team. Bro, we're bottom of the table with 1 win. We've got 1 win. We've not won away in the league all season. Like what was you expecting? Palace, like it or not, are they're in the Europa League, bro. The fuck? Cameron says, say what you want about Jackson. He does well for a one-legged player. He's like you ever watch Wonky Donkey back in the day on SSM TV Live with Anton Deck? It's fucking Wonky Donkey, you know. He's been all right at points. Yeah, I'm being a bit harsh on him, to be fair. He hasn't been as bad today. Just rash. He's a rash player, isn't he? Frustrating. That's why we are one of the worst Premier League teams ever. We are the worst Premier League team ever. Like, we are. Like, we literally are. Tolu lacks all basic fundamentals to be a Premier 9. I disagree. I think other than the fact he missed a penalty, he had a few shots that were too soft. But he's getting into good areas. His hold-up play has been decent. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm glazing too much today. I don't know. Look at the fixtures coming up. We got Villa, Liverpool, and then Liverpool. Yeah, I know. We're fucked. We're fucked. Palace sub, you were right. What can I say? What can I say, lads? What can I say, lads? They're gonna move to a midfield 3, and then that's gonna fuck us up a little bit. To be fair. And it needed to happen because they were getting dominated. Villa, don't swear, Dan. Sorry, mate. My bad. Joe Gomez looks fuming. Joe Gomez looks fucking fuming. But, bro, I swear to God, if you've put yourself in the shop window, then fucking, you know what? Fair play to Rob. If you've put yourself in the shop window when we're struggling, that's the only way I could see why he's not playing him. That's the only reason. Like, why else would you not play one of your best players? Tolu won't be here next season. Why not? Why not? They do all look angry. They all look, and I thought this about the Arsenal second half. We look pissed off in a good way. Like, we look pissed off as if we're like, you know what? We're better than this. We need to start fucking acting like it, lads. Oh, God, don't lose the ball there. Well done, Santi. Good covering. Barry, I don't think we fucked against Liverpool because I've dreamt we beat them, so don't worry. Yeah, I mean, a win against Liverpool would be fucking brilliant. Still think I said this on my last watch along, I think that's the best I've ever seen Wolves play was under Bruno Lage when Neves got that goal right at the end against Liverpool and we fucking olayed the ball literally the whole rest of the game. Now, I think it is. Martin says here, don't like picking on players, if I'm honest. I don't like picking on players if what they're doing, you know, is based upon the fact that they're not good enough. But if you're a decent player, then you need to show that on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? That's when I have a problem. If you're like Andre, João Gomez, players that have really been around for a while, and then you just don't play very well, then that's on you, isn't it? But if you're not good enough, like a Jackson Chichwea, I suppose in a roundabout way, we need to be pissed off about the fact that we've got owners that have bought players like that instead of them in general. Because the individual, I mean, what can they do? Drink fucking special water like in Space Jam. Mosquera foul on the edge of the box. It's actually, I think it's Santi Bueno, actually. That doesn't look like a foul, to be fair. I don't know if that's a foul, to be honest. I saw Wolves drop down 2 league consecutively. It is heartbreaking, but we came back, rebuilt stronger, and got promoted from League One and aced the Championship. I think that's different. I think that's a different situation, isn't it? Wolves didn't have the money that these owners have, so there's less excuse. I don't think that's a fair comparison because I don't think Wolves when we went down like that we're a quality side ever, really. We were just completely struggling all the while. Whereas now we've shown that we can be a quality side. We've shown that we can get into the Europa League. We've shown that we can be competent in the windows and actually buy some decent players. But yet we just turn the tap off, and ever since then it's been absolute shite. And that's all down on Fosun. And I'll never ever come off that fucking that hill. I'll never come down from that hill. Max here. Remember versus Liverpool replay. Electricity went off, mate. What the actual fuck? I know. I think this is honestly. I don't know why. I must have just woke up on the right side of the bed this morning or something. But I don't think Wolves have been that bad, to be honest, in this half. They look tighter now. Yeah, Max. I definitely think they've plugged the little holes that are appearing in their boats. There was some leaks. There were some leaks for sure. I don't think Wolves have made any changes in terms of formation though, from what I can see. I think that Palace have gone with an extra midfielder. We pissed League One because we had Premier League parachute money. Yeah. It's just a different scenario, isn't it? It's hard to compare the two because we've never been with, you know, extremely wealthy owners and also then fucked to a position where we've got to be relegated. It's a scenario in which I saw coming, but if you'd have asked me all those moons ago when we were in the in the Europa, I think I'd have looked at you and thought you were mental. That's a foul, ref. That Sarr bloke has looked good at last 3 or so games. Maybe we should keep him. I think Forest will get him. Because Forest love goalkeepers. And I just see, yeah. I could see them lapping him up because they're just Wolves 2.0. They are literally Wolves 2.0. It's fucking hilarious. I wouldn't mind Sam Johnston in the I wouldn't mind Sam Johnston in the Championship, to be honest. Ball in. Oh, fucking hell. Got away with one there. Palace. He's dropped the ball twice now, Henderson. Oh, fuck off, ref. How is he backed into? That's stupid. Henderson dropped the ball twice there. The first time round, he doesn't blow the whistle. The second time he does, and it's exactly the same fucking thing. Why is he blowing the whistle for that version? It's exactly the same. It's the exact fucking same action. The Jekyll and Hyde fucking referee, and that was. Just all of a sudden, just thought, yeah, you know what? Maybe I was wrong the first time. Dan Bentley should be nowhere near this team, by the way. Barry says, I think we're knocking it about a little bit too much now. Let's get some fresh legs on the pitch. Yeah, I agree. It's been a really interesting 10 minutes. I think Wolves trying to figure out how to get around this slightly more stubborn Palace setup. Oh, you know what? Palace doing really well here, getting forward. Krejci, brilliant defending again though, mate. Fucking great defending. Brilliant defending. I'll tell you what, that's 2 in a row now where Sarr has completely left, as in their player Sarr has got one-on-one with Krejci, and Krejci's just come on top every time pretty much so far. That's the thing, like, I do think our defence at sort of keeping players at bay, I think we do a really good job. Fucking hell, Jackson, you got to be careful there, son. This is it. This is fucking it. That's a foul throw, isn't it? That's a good save, actually, from Sarr. Yeah, I'd make a change on Jackson. I'd bring on Rodrigo Gomez for Jackson. I wouldn't make many more changes, to be fair. I still don't think Palace have necessarily really found the answer. I don't see how that's a yellow. He's literally sticking his ground. What more can he do? How the fuck is that a yellow? How is that a yellow? And then you've got Wharton getting a yellow card. Yellow card, by the way, for taking out the last man for that penalty for Wolves. Fucking consistency is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Carl, you know what? You fucking said it all there, mate. I'm sick to death of watching ex-Wolves players do well. It pisses me off no end. I think that was Palace's first shot on target, by the way. If Raul is out of contract, get him in. He won't come down to the Championship, mate. He's fucking... His salary would be terrible. Fuck me, this game has gone so quiet. It's unreal now that Palace made that change. Because I feel like Wolves is like sort of trying to move a few chess pieces to their moving their few chess pieces, and it's all very very strategic. Probably very, very boring to everybody else, but I'm enjoying it, to be fair. It's a game of figuring out what's going on, which I like. I'm very, very nerdy when it comes to this. I am extremely nerdy when it comes to football and analysis. Red card, Neil. Who's that then? Krejci red. Fuck's sake. Is it deserved? Why the fuck are you kicking the ball away for? What was the point in that? Hang on a minute. Hang on a sec. Hang on a fucking second. Hang on a fucking second. How long? He literally went, and then he kicked the ball. Yeah, again, Max, I've seen City players get away with that shit. I've seen people get away with that all fucking season, to be honest with you. It is fucking stupid though. Just don't make the ref make a fucking choice. It's petty as fuck. I was just saying I was enjoying the game. This is going to completely change it now. I was just saying I was enjoying the fucking game. You heard that, didn't you? Fair play, Armstrong. I don't think Armstrong's been too bad. Oh, fucking stupid, man. What the fuck was... Why even, like, give the ref an idea? Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, has he heard the whistle blow? That's what I was wondering. I was wondering why the ref... Oh, fuck's sake. There's going to be... Is this a pen? Fuck my... I swear to God, man. How has this happened? Okay, no pen. No pen. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's interesting because I actually thought that Wolves, even when they made that change, I think Wolves were trying to move things around to sort of make sense of what they'd done. Going down to 10 men's not really going to change a lot defensively, really. It's just going to nullify us going forward, isn't it? Raul just scored a penalty. If that isn't fucking sliding doors moment, I've never fucking seen another one. What a sliding doors moment that is. Fucking Bruno Lage. Dickhead. Was it Bruno Lage or is it Lopetegui that got rid of Raul? Andrew says, I still think we can nick this. I don't know, man. We were playing well. We were playing well because we had that extra man attacking. Now we've taken Armstrong off. We've gone to it's going to be a different system altogether. Yeah, Lopetegui, yeah. Jeff Shea got rid of all of them. Yeah, oh, yeah. Jimenez with 2. Come on, the Palace Eagles. Well, Laura, you've got one good answer. Well, you've actually had 2 good answers. Wolves missing a penalty. Wolves going down to 10 men. So really, it should be in your favour really now to win the game. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty on Tolu, that. That's real nasty, that. How's that not a fucking red? He's got none of the ball. He's took the player completely out. I need to look at it again. I've only seen it in the first action. It didn't look like he got any of the ball. By the way, Strand Larsen in the first half had a few sniffs at the ball. He's not done anything in the second half. Touch wood. Don't fucking commentator curse me, for fuck's sake. I think probably yes, Max. We probably should start the dark arts, but we saw against Arsenal. It's not always the way. It's not always the way. Sometimes that can fuck you more. That's great. That's a great challenge, whoever that was, by the way. That red card's changed the game very slightly. It's not changed it altogether, though, to be honest. I said this. I said that having a red card wouldn't really change Wolves as a defensive unit. But it is gonna completely nullify us going forward, because now we've had to change that attacking sort of pinchy shape that we had with the 2 10s. Jackson in the first half had maybe 2 moments where he did something good attacking wise. He hasn't really done anything in the second half, to be honest. But no, to be honest, no one really has. Oh, I'll tell you what. It's got to keep running. Remember we beat Southampton with 9 Lamina. Yeah, well we didn't. We ain't got Lamina, have we now? You look at that squad. Look at the state of that squad that we had when we did win that game. You know what I mean? That squad probably does win today. It doesn't matter if our defensive shape doesn't change if we aren't attacking. We're getting attacked. They still have loads and more chances to score. Yeah. Yeah, Palace should score soon. Really, it's completely it's in their ballpark really now to win, and we just got to hold on for a point. That red card's completely changed our game plan. I actually don't mind that punch. Bellegarde playing forward, further forward now. I think I'd bring Jow on. I think I'd bring Jow on for Bellegarde. Yeah, it's gonna happen though. Red card will do that for you. But I don't think Wolves have buckled under any sort of pressure since then, really. Guess and. Yeah. That was a... We can't get out of our area. Yeah, but Paul, I mean, we've gone down to 10 men. We've lost a defender that was probably the best on the ball. We're gonna struggle now. We're gonna struggle now. I feel like Ruben Neves is gonna get on the helicopter and score an effort from 80 yards. I wish. I think João Gomez makes sense now. Yeah, exactly. All pressure on Glasner. It's all pressure on them. Yeah, I think I'd make the change. I think I'd make a couple of changes now. Let's have a look who we've got. Let's have a look. Yeah, Rodrigo Gomez, João Gomez. They're probably the only two changes you can make, really. I wouldn't bring on a Dozy, really. Not with 10. I'm a bit worried, Dan. I can't afford Prem prices next season if that happens, mate. If that happens, we let's be fucking clear. There'll be a lot of backlash, and we will be protesting if they don't change the prices next season. Take Tolu off and Adozi on. That's probably a good shout. Like make a change of 3, maybe. It definitely does need a little bit of refreshing. Yeah, I don't know how Wharton didn't get a red when he literally clearly took down Mane in the box and he was the last man. How the fuck is that not a red? I actually don't get how that's not a red. I still... Like, I need to watch it back. I need to see where all the players were around him, but I'm almost fucking certain it's a red card. Angel Gomez this isn't the right game for Angel Gomez. There's a lot of space now. That's a rough place to give a tackle away. That is a foul. Brennan Johnson, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, they've still got a decent fucking squad, haven't they? in comparison to us. Like, we're thinking about bringing on a Doze, who's had one game all season, albeit a good game against Arsenal. And they've got fucking Brennan Johnson and fucking Gesand. That's the difference. Good save. Really good save from Sarr, to be fair. Sticks his ground. Catch. Jackson Chitreya needs to come off for Rodrigo Gomez. And Bellegarde needs to come off for João Gomez. Yeah, Selhurst Park is not a nice place, by the way. A really rough area. Yeah, Tolu would be a decent option. The only thing that is, I think Tolu's given us at the moment is when they're getting set pieces, he is clearing a vast majority of them. So you do take that height off as well if you're not careful, and that could really fuck us over, especially with Krejci being off as well. That's a brilliant bit of defending by Hugo Bueno. I think it's really unfortunate we've gone down to 10 men, you know, because I genuinely think this game's winnable. But now... Oh, that's a shit take. You just got to be stubborn, and I think, yeah, I think you're right. To be fair, Max, I think I'd just go for the 0-0 now. You've gone down to 10 men. You know, you've missed a penalty in the game as well. Like, you just want to come away with something, don't you? At this point, at least something. Really, it's on Palace to win. Like, it should be a Palace win, really. But I mean, considering we've gone down to 10 men. Clash of heads here. This could be bad. This could be bad. Are we going to surpass Derby? I think so. But, I mean, that's not really good, is it? Do you know what I mean? They're not going to be putting a DVD in the fucking club shop about us just about surpassing the worst record in the Premier League ever. It's very poor, actually. If Palace don't manage to win this game, it's very poor on them. This is what I mean. Look at the body language with Tolu there. He looks like the ground could swallow him up, and he's gutted. Now watch the Brentford penalty when Strand Larsen took it at home and looks at the South Bank and just goes, and then you fucking tell me the difference. You tell me the difference then. Someone came into this chat and was like saying, oh yeah, you know, fucking if that would have been Strand Larsen, you'd have been fucking pissed off, blah blah blah, and you'd have been talking this, that and the other. I wasn't bothered that Strand Larsen missed a penalty. I was bothered with the body language. Thing is, bro, you miss penalties, man. You miss penalties. I've seen some absolute fucking shockers in my time. And I mean from players that just never ever miss penalties. It's one of them things, man. It's one of those fucking things. I think I'd probably take Santi off, you know. He doesn't look great. He doesn't look great at all. I wasn't bothered about Larsen going, by the way. I wasn't bothered at all. Like, you get good money for any player before you get relegated, and it's seen as a good thing, isn't it, to be fair? And let's be honest, he didn't want to be here. Richards back up. Fair play to the lads. It's a nasty, nasty, nasty knock, that. They can't get it round his fucking afro. Nasty, that. I'm glad they're all right. Dean Richards looks different now. As long as he looks pissed off when he misses, it's all good then. No, it's not good, is it? It's shit. I'm really pissed off that he missed. But I'm not pissed off at him. Yeah, he could have done better. Oh, fuck. Well done, Mane. It's a shit penalty, but I'm not going to get on his back for it because what can you do? You just got to dust yourself off and keep going, and it's still 0-0. Go on, Bellegarde. Beautiful play. I think Bellegarde's looked sharp today. Joe Gomez coming on. Let's have a look then, son. Who's coming off for him? My exact substitution, by the way. Just saying. Just saying, guys. That was my exact substitution. I would have made it a lot fucking sooner, by the way. I'd have made it probably like 70-something minutes. Just because... Which Gomez? João Gomez. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. This is good from Palace. Oh, terrible. Terrible. I'd be pissed off if I was a Palace fan at the moment. That was shocking. That's a beautiful bit of play by Tolu. Keep going, lads. Keep going. Go on. Oh, he's done too much. He's done too much. Tell you what, Matthias Mane is at times, honestly, like he does look like a 40 to 50 million pound player in the future, doesn't he? That's a shot. That I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be honest. That is a fucking shocker from Palace, because they're absolutely bearing on goal. How they've not scored from that's just absolutely mental. Jackson looks fucked. It's just me, or does he look absolutely fucking done? He looks so tired. Bring Rodrigo Gomez on for him. Eight minutes extra time. Have they scored? Have they scored? Wolverhampton Wanderers. Fuck's sake. Let me see it. Yeah. Wharton on the edge of the box. Puts it along the side. Ball in. By the way, was linked to Wolves. Well done, Fosun. He was linked to Wolves, and his first goal, guess what? It's against Wolves. Who's got Strand Larsen to score next? Come on, then. Come on, then, Strand Larsen. Come on, son. Let's get the cliches out the fucking way, shall we? Who's defending him? Who's defending him? Jackson can't stop the ball from coming in, and then Mosquera just doesn't get tight enough. To be fair to you, it's a really fast fucking finish. I don't think any of them see it coming. Fuck off. Fuck off. How many? Can someone do something for me? Find out how many players have scored against Wolves for the first time. Oh, you can actually hear the Palace fans now. They've actually woken up after not being able to break us down until the extra half of the football with 10 men. They've actually woken up now. Fuck me. We're going to open up now, aren't we? Eight fucking players, says Max, have scored against Wolves, and it's their first ever goal. We are literally the one team that you need to play to get any sort of momentum. It's a shocker, man. So this season we've let six players this season score their first goals. You're welcome. You're welcome. Why is someone just spamming Wolves? Is the season over yet? I'm fed up with it, says Cameron. Mate, I've been fed up with it for so long now that I don't even care. I'm so just used to losing now that it just don't even bother me anymore. I really want to see the because I want to. Wolves. Fair play. Get it off your chest, son. I really want to see that penalty. I want to see how clear he was in front of goal. I want to see how it wasn't a red. I want to see that. No worries, North. No worries, mate. Carry on. I'll see you on YouTube. Oh. Well done, mate. You got blocked. Good job. It's that easy. It's just that easy, do you know what I mean? Just got to block them. See you later. You know what's mental? You know what's absolutely batshit insane? Is that somehow we've got to get 2 fucking points from somewhere. And I just don't get where the hell they're going to come from. We're not going to win Villa, are we? Yeah, Cameron. Yes, thank you, mate. Absolutely fucking spot on. What makes it worse is that it was a pretty enjoyable... That was a pretty enjoyable game until they read and the goal, which makes a change for once. Literally, we played really well. Like, the system worked. We nullified them. They made the change in the half. Still, you know, Wolves took a while to get used to it. But fuck me, like, we just... Like, why does Krejci have to fucking get a red card for kicking the ball away like a twat? The red card hurt. The red card hurt. I think the red card hurt more than the penalty miss, really. Because the penalty miss is one of them, you go, okay, fair play. There you go, boys. Fuck's sake. Oh, fuck me, man. I really sometimes just... The only good thing is Strand Larsen didn't score and looked really shit. That's probably the only good thing about this game. Like, the start... Honestly, it's so frustrating because we genuinely looked alright. It looked like the plan was working really well. We then go down to 10 men. The game completely changes and it's just a matter of time before Palace score. In the manner that they did it, yeah, I guess that was annoying. Goat says, play the kids, can't get worse than this. Adam says, we just don't win football games anymore. We just have no luck. We've got absolutely no luck whatsoever. Should Wolves sign Glasner? Glasner's not going to leave Palace to go to Wolves, is he? I thought Palace was shit, by the way. They were fucking dreadful. They've just about beaten Wolves, who were 10 men, and let's be fucking honest with you, like, I think we're bad. I'm not saying we're not bad. We've been awful all season. Oh, guys, that's a shitty one. That hurts a little bit, to be fair. That hurts a little bit because 2 actions in which Wolves could have avoided have cost us. But I don't think we were awful. Before the 10 men, I thought we were much better. I thought we more than matched them, really. And the game plan worked really well. We were linked to, I think, 7 players now at Bournemouth, Sunderland, Palace, Leeds, Fiorentina, Coventry and Borough. Let that sink in. Yeah. And Palace. Oh, you've already said Palace. That's going to give Tolu nightmares all night, that is. Missing that pen. I really want to see Mane getting that penalty. I'm hoping it'll show, you know. Vitor Pereira didn't want Harry Wilson. I know, fucking stupid, isn't it? He literally walks into this team. Forest could still get relegated. I'm hoping it'll show, you know. I just want to see. He's last man. He's last man. How the fuck is that not a red card? He tackles him from behind, gets none of the ball. It goes down as a penalty. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And he gets a yellow card. I know I'm clutching at straws, but, you know, it goes down to 10 men. That's a very different football match, isn't it? We saw what they did to us when we went down to 10 men, so it's something to think about. But at the same time, man, like, Wolves were always going to be undone eventually, being down to 10 men for such a long time. And Palace have better players on the bench they can just bring on and create a massive difference, and that's what's fucked us. How about Hughes not getting his second yellow as well? Exactly. And then because Bueno kicks the ball, because Krejci kicks the ball away, he gets a yellow. It's a stupid thing that he did. Of course it is, but you've got to be consistent with what you're doing with your cards. Why do we shit ourselves and sit back all half? Because we went down to 10 men. We wouldn't have lost with 11 players. I actually disagree. I disagree. I think we actually, if anything, probably end up winning that football match if we stayed with 11 players. That's what's frustrating about it. Penalty was shit, yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to get off. Going to do my match review. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, hitting that notification bell so you don't miss future videos, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. See you later.